Harley, did you hear? Big changes are coming to YouTube. Oh, you didn't hear? Well, let me tell you all about it. Because these people are incapable of running their own platform in a proper manner, based on their own mistakes, they're going to make their users pay for it. That means no more videos that could even remotely apply or attract children to your YouTube channels. No toys, even though you might have an interest in them as an adult. No crafting videos. And no, not even any gaming either. So where does it all end? Sporting videos? All we're going to have is a bunch of sad little puppies out there with nothing to watch. And not even Legos are immune to these regulations and changes. Even your cute little puppy dog might inspire a $49,000 lawsuit from an organization that apparently has the right to do people's parenting for them. So sorry, Harley. Apparently, you'll never be a star. Not even your cute little cat videos will be immune from these changes. Or even classic cars. Or even racing for that matter. Because as we're all aware, little kids, or little boys at least, like cars and trucks. Not even something as simple and wholesome as taking pictures of nature and sunsets could potentially be immune to these changes. All because Google and YouTube couldn't run a straight up platform and conform to the law. And not harvest children's data so that they could make a buck advertising. And because they had to pay a hefty fine in a settlement for doing so, they are passing the buck onto their users. And surprise, surprise, YouTube and Google are left-leaning organizations who have proven that in the past time and time again. By censoring conservative voices and making their platform more accessible to the people of the left. And because they couldn't follow the rules, they are passing the buck onto the people that actually got them established in the first place. Sound familiar? If not, let me clue you in. That's exactly what's been going on right under our noses politically. because the Democrats screwed up and did something wrong. In order to cover their own asses, they are totally prepared to screw us all in order to do so. By infringing on our rights, changing the rules to suit them as they go along, and generally pissing in the face of freedom.
47 days.
But in my estimation, ladies and gentlemen, that is protecting the children is not what this is all about. This is what it's all about. Or at least wise in my opinion. Controlling the narrative because they got caught.
America's PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising paid for by America.
Or maybe a better way to put it, are about to get caught. Colluding with people who were out to undermine our government and our way of life. And now need to do damage control in order to keep it from all coming out.
Just part of the madness that has been unfolding all week. And it is madness. And it ends up with, we go back to Wednesday, and we had two moments, one with Congressman Turner, one with Jim Jordan. We'll go to 28 and 29. We won't play them now, because when he's asked, well, did you talk to the president? Yeah, I did. And what did the president say? You asked him if he wanted anything. What did he want? He said he wanted nothing. And he said, I don't want a quid pro quo. That's what the president said. The only person that wasn't a hearsay witness or an opinion witness based on their opinions of the transcript that they didn't even hear firsthand. This is the only guy that ever talked to the president. The only one of all of them. That's how nuts this is. And this is how he summed it up. This is where this died this week.
After you testified, Chairman Schiff ran out and gave a press conference, and I finally called the president. I believe it was on the 9th of September. I can't find the records, and they won't provide them to me. But I believe I just asked him an open-ended question, Mr. Chairman. What do you want from Ukraine? I keep hearing all these different ideas and theories and this and that. What do you want? And it was a very short, abrupt conversation. He was not in a good mood. And he just said, I want nothing. I want nothing. I want no quid pro quo. Tell Zelensky to do the right thing. Something to that effect. President Trump never told me directly that the aid was conditioned on the meetings. The only thing we got directly from Giuliani was that the Burisma in 2016 elections were conditioned on the White House meeting. The aid was my own personal guess based again on your analogy, 2 + 2 = 4.
So you didn't talk to President Trump when Ambassador Taylor says that that's what you told him? Is that your testimony here?
My testimony is I never heard from President Trump that aid was conditioned on an announcement of elections.
So you never heard those specific words?
Correct.
Right, but
Never heard those words.
Never.
So not unlike everything else that has been tried along the way, nothing is quite as it seems, including this video. So I'd keep my eye on who's deemed commercially unviable and who isn't. Because as has been proven on more than one occasion in the past, and people have been paying attention, these people will enact all kinds of policies and agendas claiming it's for the children when it's really for themselves. Because it's entirely possible this is yet another smoke screen in order to accomplish something else. But use your own good judgment and common sense. But it might not be necessary to put your toys away just yet.